What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some Road to the Show today. We are into the 2028 season here. Series number 2 going on here. We got a 3-game set with Atlanta. Let's see what we can do to complete our homestand here to start the season. Still no batting average for me as I was held silent in the first series here. We got Luis Castillo on the mound for the Braves. He has a 99-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Also hits 90 on a circle change, 100 on the sinker. Here we go. First pitch of the at-bat. Gets the call with a sinker on the outside corner. That's right on the line, man. The 0-1 pitch now. Late swing on a four-seamer out into the foul ground down the right field line, and it's out of play. There is 2 outs and nobody on for me here in the bottom of the first. Batting third in the order, as has been the usual for me now. 0-2 pitch, not going to get the call with that four-seamer just off the inside corner, so we have a 1-2 count now. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he got me to swing at a four-seamer up, way up, as a matter of fact. So that strikeout ends the first inning. We're moving on. Top of the fourth, runner on first and 1 away. It's Vaughn Grissom at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Has a full count here with the runner on first and 1 away. Pitch number 45 of the game from Pablo Gonzalez here. And it's a ground ball to the right side. We're going to go to second, get that out there. Relay to first. In time. 4-6-3, the double play there that retires the side. Thing of beauty, if I do say so myself. All right, bottom of the fourth, runner on second, 1 away. And I'm standing in for the second time today against Luis Castillo. Let's see what I can do here to get that runner advanced. Maybe get my first base hit of the season. Four-seamer up and away there, makes for a 1-0 count. I have a lowly 695 OPS against Atlanta in my career so far. That is not impressive. Swinging to pitches like that, four-seamer above the zone there isn't going to help that any. 1-1 the count now after not making contact there. Bad pitch to swing at to boot. Up and in with another four-seamer, 2-1 the count now after ducking out of the way of that one. Let's see what I can do here with a 2-1 pitch from Castillo. Chopper right back to the mound. Oh, man. And the over streak to start the season continues. Oh, man. Top of the fifth, nobody out, nobody on. We have Harold Ramirez at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day and has a 2-2 count here with the bases empty and nobody out. Let's see what we get here from Pablo Gonzalez. Should be a ground ball. And it is. Simple play there. 1 away now in the top of the fifth. Bottom half of the sixth. The Braves are now leading 1-0 here. Runner on first and nobody out for me as I'm standing in with an 0 for 2 line score. Still no batting average for me in this season. Luis Castillo still towing the rubber for the Braves, and the first pitch from him, inside corner with the four-seamer, swung on and missed. 0-1 the count. I've hit 3 home runs against Atlanta. Well, I'd just like to get a base hit here against Atlanta. This is a really bad offer to start my season. He checks the runner at first here before the second pitch of the at-bat. So the count remains 0-1 here. Come on, big fella, give me a good one. That's all I need. One good pitch. You can do it. Four-seamer top of the zone, sent down the right field line. That one's gonna get out of play. So the count moves to 0-2 after that foul ball. Come on, big guy. Make a mistake. You can do it. I made a mistake swinging at that four-seamer in on my kneecaps. Second baseman runs in to make the play on the infield grass and basically hands the ball right back to the pitcher as he's standing on the side of the mound. Another wasted out for me at the plate, and the over continues. Sean Murphy now at the plate in the top of the seventh, 2 outs, nobody on. Atlanta leading 2-0 here. Murphy is 0 for 2 on the day, has a 3-1 count in this at-bat. The pitch from reliever JT Ginn is a ground ball up the middle. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first will be in time. And we're moving to the 7th inning stretch here in game number 1. Don't forget your Cracker Jack, boys and girls. All right, here we are. Bottom of the 7th. Cardinals are up 3-2 now. Wow, we woke up with that Cracker Jack in the 7th inning stretch, apparently. Runner on second and 2 away for me as I'm standing in for the 4th time today. This time against Bryce Elder, who's got the ball for the Braves. Yeah, he has a 90-mile-an-hour sinker, 93 on the cutter. That's all he's got. That's quick. And a chopper to third helps make sure that my over streak continues because he throws across the diamond to get me easily at first. And my batting average is still a triple goose egg here on this fourth game of the season here. I am not liking this at all. This is really kind of bugging me. Top of the eighth, runner on first and nobody out. Michael Harris, the second at the plate. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Has a 2-1 count here in this at-bat against reliever Brett Martin. That runner on first and nobody out screams double play and a ground ball to the right side. We're going to try for it. 4-6, relay to first, not going to get him. So we only get the 4-6 force on the fielder's choice at second base. So 1 away, runner on first here in the top of the eighth. Cardinals win the first game of the series. Final score 6-4. We did surrender a couple of runs there in the top of the ninth, but a win's a win. So here we go. Let's move on to game number 2 of the series, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Chad Madden getting the call here for the Cardinals in game number 2. Brian Reynolds at the plate now in the top of the first with runners on first and second and only 1 out. Reynolds is hitting in the cleanup spot for Atlanta. He's only hitting 188 on the season. This is only the 5th game of the season. Ooh, ground ball to me. We'll throw to shortstop covering second. Relay to first. Not in time. Runners on the corners now with 2 away in the top of the first. Still no score at this point. Coming back to it, bottom of the first. Runner on first and 1 away. I'm still batting 0. I have an 063 OPS, and that's only because I've drawn a walk or 2 here. Oh, man, that's bad. Dynamic challenge with a runner on first. I don't think I'm going to get a base hit here, so I'm just going to go with advancing the runner. As long as I don't ground into a force out at second, we're fine. Max Fried is on the mound for Atlanta in this one. He has a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on the slider, 96 on the sinker. First pitch from the lefty, chop back to the mound. He goes to second, relay to first. 1-6-3 double play. Retires the side here in the bottom of the first, and my over streak continues. Man. That was so bad. Top of the second now, we come back. Vaughn Grissom at the plate. Nobody out, nobody on for him. He's batting 400 on this young season. 0-1 pitch on the way here from Chad Madden. Let's see what happens with it. It's ground ball to second base. That'll be an easy out. 1 away here in the top of the second now. I'll take that. At least my fielding isn't going down the tubes. My hitting sure has in this season. Bottom of the fourth, we come back to it. Atlanta is leading 3-0 here. I'm standing in with an 0-for-1 line score today. 0-for-16 on the season. Max Fried still towing the rubber for the Braves. First pitch from him. Right down the middle, and I pop it up. It is now an 0-for-17 streak to start the season. Oof. Man, that sucks. Bottom of the sixth, Atlanta leading 3-2 now. Nobody out, nobody on, and I'm standing in 0-for-2 on the day. 0-for-17 on the season. At this point, I get a base hit. My batting average is going to be a whopping .050. First pitch from Max Fried in this at-bat. This is a four-seamer top of the zone. Got a piece, fouled it away. 0-1 the count. 18 career RBIs against Atlanta. I don't know why that matters. Nobody's on base. Late swing on a four-seamer there, and it's fouled off down the right field line. Probably made the guys in the dugout jump a little bit there. 0-2 the count now. The 2-strike pitch from Fried. It's a four-seamer at the top of the zone. Got a piece, fouled it away. The count remains 0-2. I'm swinging at everything today. Let's see what the 0-2 pitch is this time around. Ripped down the left field line. Is that going to stay fair? It is not. Caught up against the wall down there in the left field corner, and the 0-for streak is now 0-for-18. Top of the seventh now, we come back to it. Brian Reynolds at the plate. He's 0-for-2 with a walk and a stolen base on his line score today. Atlanta is currently leading 3-2. Runners on first and second. 1 out here. The 1-2 pitch from reliever Michael McGreevy is going to get us a blooper into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Splits the gap. Throw to the plate is going to be cut off by the pitcher. Oh, no, that's the first baseman near the mound. So Atlanta scores an insurance run here in the top of the seventh. They have runners on the corners and 1 away. Leading now 4-2. Still top of the seventh, 2 away. Logan O'Hoppe is at the plate. He's 1-for-3 on the day. Bases are loaded. 2 away. 4-2 ball game. Here we go. The 1-1 pitch from Michael McGreevy. Hot shot towards the hole on the right side, but it's not going to get through. Throw to first, retires the side, and escapes the potentially big inning there from Atlanta. We're moving to the 7th inning stretch here, trailing 4-2. Don't forget your Cracker Jack. Top of the 8th here. Michael Harris, the second at the plate. He's 0 for 4 on the day. Got a runner on first and one away. 1-2 count here against Michael McGreevy. Wind up and the pitch from the right-hander. There's a bunt down the first base line. Pitcher's going to field it. Throw to first is not going to be in time. So bunt for a hit works for him. And there are now runners on first and second. Only one away. Bottom of the 8th, the Atlanta put together a good inning there in the top half. 8-2 the score now with the Braves in the lead. And I'm standing in. Oh, still looking for that first hit of the season. 2 outs and nobody on in the bottom of the 8th. We're going to try to record a hit after taking the first pitch. Dennis Santana is on the mound now in relief for Atlanta. He has a 97-mile-an-hour sinker, 90 on the circle change, 100 on the four-seamer. First pitch from him, taken all the way, sinker inside, taken for a ball, 1-0 the count. Only 20,719 in attendance of today's game. And there's one I got out in front of, a slider at the top of the zone, fouled off down the third baseline and out of play. 1-1 the count now. Next pitch from Santana. Got me reaching for a slider off the plate away to make it a 1-2 ball, or 1-2 at bat. Wow, I can talk. Next pitch off the plate away with a slider again, but we watched that one to even up the count at 2-2. So far, only one pitch has been in the zone. The next pitch from the right-handed Santana. Up and in with a slider. Holy mackerel, made me do a little dance there, and the count is now full with 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th. Could it be we draw another walk here? Let's find out. Payoff pitch on its way. And low and away with a sinker. First base for free. At least I'm getting on base at some point here. Man, it's been a rough start to the season. Atlanta wins game number 2. Final score 8-5. Let's move on to game number 3. See who can win the rubber match of this series. All right, we'll get her all loaded in here. Bottom of the first, no score. 2 outs, nobody on. I'm batting third in the order. Still rocking the 0-0 batting average. Spencer Strider is on the mound for the Braves in this one. He has a 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on the circle change. 99 on his two-seamer, also hits 89 with the slider. First pitch from him. Right down the middle with the gas at 99. No chance of catching up to that bad boy. 0-1 the count after not making contact with that swing. Next pitch is below the knees. Four-seamer at 98. Evens up the count at 1-1 here. Third pitch from Spencer Strider. Got me reaching for a slider low and way outside. 1-2 the count. I might have been able to hit that with an oar, but not much else. The 1-2 pitch, below the knees on the inside corner with a four-seamer. 2-2 is the count now. Fifth pitch of the at-bat now from Spencer Strider. Oh, four-seamer at the top of the zone, maybe a little too high to try to swing at, but I did and missed. And it's a strikeout next to my name. Top of the second, we come back to it. Austin Riley at the plate for the Braves. He's hitting 200 on the season, got a 2-2 count. The runner on second, nobody out. And a ground ball up the middle is going to get a force out at first, but the runner does advance to third on the play. All right, top of the second still. Atlanta up 2-0 now. Runners on first and second, and 2 away for Michael Harris the second. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Got a 2-1 count here in this at-bat. We don't need a double play, just need to get an out. Wind up and the pitch from Jackson Jobe is a ground ball right at me at second. We're going to go to first because that's the easy play. And that retires the side and stops the bleeding here in the top of the second. All right, bottom of the fourth now. I'm standing in. 0 for 19 on the season, 0 for 1 today. Spencer Strider still on the mound. Not a surprise in the fourth inning. First pitch from him is a circle change that had me way out in front. 0-1 the count. Yeah, they're showing, oh, you're the World Series MVP. Yeah, and I'm doing horrible here to start the season. Second pitch is a two-seamer off the inside corner. 1-1 the count after watching that one go by. Next pitch is a four-seamer off the plate away, and the count has moved to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch from Strider. Right down the middle with a 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer. No chance of catching up to that one. Got a piece and fouled it away, though, so the count moves to 2-2. Next pitch. Four-seamer off the plate away. Should have been ball 3, but I swung at it and fouled it off. Count remains 2-2. 2-2 pitch from Strider now. Oh, slider just above the zone there. Moves the count full 3-2 here. Payoff pitch going to be on its way from Spencer Strider. This is pitch number 51 of the game for him, and he swung at a four-seamer above the zone. Could have been a walk, but nope. Oh, man, another K next to my name in this one. 4-1 the score now. Atlanta in the lead in the bottom of the 6th as I come in with a runner on first. Nobody out. 0 for 2 with a pair of Ks so far today. Darius Vines is on the mound for Atlanta in relief now. He has a 94-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Nothing else quick. First pitch from him. Popped up a four-seamer on the inside corner, and the first baseman's going to make the play on the infield grass there. 0 for 21 now to start the season. This is bad. Top of the 7th, nobody out, nobody on. Javon Ward is at the plate for Atlanta. He's 1 for 2 on the day, has an 0-1 count here in this at-bat against reliever J.T. Ginn. Wind up and the pitch from Ginn here. And it's a ground ball to the right side. We're going to get the out at first there. Easy play, one away here in the top of the 7th. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, still top of the 7th. One out and a runner on first. Johnny Suekos is at the plate for the Braves. He's 0 for 3 on the day, has an 0-2 count here in this at-bat. Can we get the double play to send us to the 7th inning stretch? Nope, it's going to be a pop-up here on the infield grass. I'll make the play there. 2 away now in the top of the 7th. Top of the 8th, it's still a 4-1 ball game. Runner on first and 2 away for Sean Murphy. He's in for the 4th time here for Atlanta in the game. He's 0 for 3 so far. Got an 0-1 count in this at-bat. J.T. Ginn still toeing the rubber for the Cardinals. Wind up and the pitch. It's a ground ball up the middle. And we're going to throw to first and get the easy out there. We're moving on to the bottom of the 8th here, trailing Atlanta 4-1. And bottom of the 9th, I'm at the plate. 0 for 3 today. 0 for 21 to start my season. Nobody out, nobody on here. Last chance to get a base hit and wipe that over off my line score. Joe Jimenez is on the mound for Atlanta here. He's got a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on his circle change, 87 on the slider. First pitch is inside with that slider. 1-0 the count. No pressure here. No pressure. The 1-0 pitch now from Jimenez. Rips into center field, but that's going to get caught, and the 0 for streak continues as that is the first out here in the home half of the 9th. Atlanta wins game number 3, final score 4-1, and my 0 for is still going on. That's what, 0 for 22 here to start the season. Oof, da. But there you have it. That's going to be the end of the series. We dropped 2 of 3 to Atlanta, who came to town. So it's going to be the end of this episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.